So welcome everyone. My name is Christian Flem, and today I'm broadcasting from Oslo, Norway. Just visiting my mother, among other things. And like Lester said, if you think you're free, spend a weekend with your family. It's a great way to get up all the egg flaps so you can let it go. I hope everybody can hear me all right. I got a new microphone. I'm very happy with that. Professional microphone. I just heard some of my own recordings and I realized it was needed. So we're going to start with cleanup. If anybody has problems hearing, let's just start with taking a deep breath. Out breath, you can say, ah. One more time. Ah. Just feel release. Allow yourself really arrive in this very moment. As best you can, take this time with yourself. And as best you can, let go of wanting anything to happen. Let go of wanting anything to end. And again, take a deep breath and just say, ah. And feel the release. A good way, I see we have one friend here who's not familiar with releasing. Let's just do that one more time. Ah. That's a good way to just get a feeling of what releasing should be. Just check and see if there's anything you're holding on to. It could be a feeling you want to last. Maybe something you really want to happen. For example, could you just loosen your grip and let that go? And please be aware that when you let go of good feelings, you are trying to hold on to a good feeling, then better feelings might come. There's no need to hold on to good feelings. I can see if there's anything you're trying to push away, push down. And if there is, you let go of that and best you can. Allow yourself to feel into whatever it is way. And as you give yourself permission to feel into that, you might notice that it's soft, really light. That feeling is what you're looking for here. Just take some time to feel into your life as it is right now. I can see if there's anything you're wanting to control. So, anything you wish were different, or anything you want to go your way. Could be a person as well that you might want to behave differently. Could be yourself. And just feel into that sense of wanting control. And remind yourself that wanting is lacking. When you're wanting something, that feeling of clutching or pushing, you're affirming a lack. So could you just let go of wanting control, of the sense of lacking? Check again and see if there's more than that. Sense of out of control. And could you, just could you, let go of that sense of now that we may be established that you could do that, would you wanting or lacking? And when you might release that? Right now, you might do it right now. Just check and see. Now, after having done that, you feel a little lighter, a little freer, a little happier. Could be even just an inkling. And however big or small that feeling is, tune into that lightness. And could you just allow it to expand? Let's go on and see if there's any sense of lacking love, lacking approval, wanting to be validated, wanting to be respected, wanting to be included. And remind yourself that wanting is information lack. It could be a lack of love for yourself from somebody else. Could you get in touch with that sense of lacking love? Just gently open up and allow that the mind feelings Check again and see if there's more of that sense of lacking love. Maybe there's a disapproval of someone or something. And ask yourself, that disapproval help you with anything? Can you change anything or anyone through disapproving of them? So could you let go of that disapproval? And could you choose to be loving instead? Love is a great transformative and healing force on helping any situation. If you have an issue, problem, a lack, your sense of love. Just dare trust. Check and see if there's anything in your life as it is now makes you feel unsafe, lacking safety, lacking security, lacking survival. Could be politics, could be war, could be health, could be finances, could be something else. Could even be just a general sense of lacking safety. And could you just allow yourself to feel that sense of lacking safety? And could you very gently just allow that to leave you? And once more, check and see if you can get in touch with more of that sense of lacking safety. Could you just open up and allow that to leave as best you can? Just check and see now if you feel even just a little bit lighter, freer, happier than you did at the beginning of this call. Just try and tune into that channel. Maybe there's still lots of chaos in your mind, a lot of feelings you don't have there, or worries. Could you just tune all that down and tune up the sense of lightness, freedom, happiness? And allow yourself to focus on that instead. As we take a moment to listen to the silence together. When you're ready, open your eyes if they're closed. And just try to stay in this energy if you got in touch with it as we continue the call. And I'm going to start today with a little quote by Lester Levinson, originator of releasing. And Lester says, "There's no end to problems in the world. You go on forever and ever solving problems in the world. You'll have more and more. As long as you're conscious of problems, they exist. Only when you discover the real you are there no problems." So with that, I want to start a little exploration today, and I've decided to make the theme mindset, how to change or tune in to good mindset, or how to empty your mind. So the floor is now open to questions, to sharing, and this requests for assistance. And if anybody has anything they need help with, or maybe they have stories about mindset and how they managed to change that, you can raise your hand. There's an icon in the bottom strip of Zoom interface that says raise hand. You can press that, or you can type in the chat if you need some assistance. And if nobody has, or nobody feels like sharing right now, or wants some assistance, we can listen to the silence together. And I also have a plan to give a little release. Oh, there we have it. Frances, wait a minute. Hello, Frances.
Oh, good morning. It's morning over here.
Okay, yeah, I can. What time zone are you in?
I'm in the central time zone.
Okay,
I'm in
okay.
the very deep south near the
Mhm.
Gulf of Mexico in Louisiana in the
Yeah,
US.
yeah, yeah. I remember we talked about the Creoles, so
Yes, yes.
yes.
Thank you for doing this. I'm really loving the free flowing um, Facebook page. I've
Hmm.
gotten a lot out of it.
Okay, great. So it's actually a pleasure to do it, to be a giver, to be able to give. That's a pleasure to do so. So
Mm,
thank you everyone for coming.
mm. Um, so um, I've been, I copied out almost your entire meditation off of one of uh, the early Facebook's lives, and it's been so helpful to me. And I have just discovered because it's gotten more silent. It's like there's a buzzing somewhere, but there's so much noise going on that you don't hear the buzz. So as I've gotten more and more quiet, there's a buzz, a hum, a fear hum. And it's almost, I noticed I am never not thinking about money. Never. It's always there. Get money. You should be working. I'm retired and just do things that I love, but there's not going to be enough money. You should get money. You should not spend money. And then the flip side of that is you shouldn't be so stingy. Um, it's constant. And it's been there a long time. So I would certainly, I'd be very excited to have a change in mindset about that.
Mm. So, can we say that because there would be one reason you wouldn't be thinking about money would was that it would be or not be a problem, and another reason might be that you're sort of
Mm,
not wanting to look that way.
mm.
Does that resonate? Is there sort of a feeling that
Oh, yes,
go
it
there?
sure does.
Okay,
It sure does. I will tell you the one time in my life I've always been very healthy, but I got
oh,
very, very ill in 2008. And one of the things that I liked that I discovered, it was a surprise. I didn't feel that I needed to make money. It just gave me freedom to do exactly what I felt like doing. And there was that was a really huge awareness that if you may be dying, then the fear or the problem of money goes away
mm, mm, mm.
for me. But you're right. I see money as a problem. Yes. Bingo.
So, are you ready for some releasing?
Yes.
Yes, good, good, good. So we'll try. See what comes. I don't have any scripts or anything, so we just have to see. I have some idea in my mind,
Okay.
so you do just feel into that mindset you might have now of not wanting to look at your money situation or about the
Mm-hmm.
money problems.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Actually, voices in my head. This is so crazy.
of
Don't
course,
look. Don't look. Don't look.
so can you see that that's just a thought?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. And can you feel into, are you trying to push away or push down those feelings you have or stories you have about money?
Yes.
So
There's fear
just
of being disappointed that now fear of disappointment.
mm, mm. So are you trying to push away or push down that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So could you make a decision to be gentle and loving with yourself as we examine this pushing
Oh,
away?
yes.
And can you
Mm-hmm.
just allow yourself to feel into, is it a pushing away or pushing down?
Um, Actually the pushing stopped.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So how is it feeling now on the pushing stop? Is there a sense of relief?
Oh, big lots of relief.
Okay, wow.
Goosebumps and I mean some tears. Yeah, it feels warm and very good.
So, because that's what we call, if you heard about the 6 steps of Lester Levinson, that's what we call the sixth step is the feeling of freedom,
Oh,
happiness,
ah,
happiness. So could you just give us a permission to enjoy that relief or that release?
oh, yes, yes.
And as best you can, could you allow that to get bigger? And everybody just try to follow along as best you can with examples from your own life.
Okay, and now I'm seeing, as you suggested, allowing it to get bigger. I'm sort of having a feeling that it's actually getting smaller. Um,
The what is getting smaller?
the good feeling now
Okay,
it's
okay, 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 okay. So what's the now feeling you have about all of this? What's coming up for
too
you?
good to be true. It can't be that easy.
Hmm. So have you experienced any like surprises or miracles or things that were unexpected good things happening in your life?
Yes,
So could you open to the possibility of them happening again?
yes.
And could you let go of that thought that it's too good to be true? It can't be like that.
Uh, can I? I'm willing to.
Okay, okay, okay. Is there some resistance
Uh,
perhaps?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. So could you let
I don't
go?
want to be fool. I don't want to be foolish.
Mm-hmm. So as Larry Crane, he said, could you let go of wanting to protect yourself with fear?
Ah, ooh, that's it. Yes, yes,
Very
yes,
good, very good.
yes. And there's the feeling again, the goosebumps, the warm.
So just allow yourself to
Ah,
feel that. That good feeling. Very good.
oh wow.
And
Mm,
what we often do when we release or when we work Neville Goddard style or whatever, Neville Goddard has said that the external world is a reflection of your state,
mm,
your mindset, so to speak. And you can change your state and the external world changes. So, but
yes,
often if you see that you are looking in the mirror, you're seeing the external world, and that's you in the mirror. And we are trying to change the mirror. So instead of
y-
changing ourselves to get a different reflection in the mirror, we are struggling with the mirror.
yes.
So, how are you feeling now? Just,
Um, good.
just what?
Free,
Free. Okay, okay.
free, free. And I feel the um because of I'm a big student of Neville Goddard. And one thing for me, it's been so difficult to follow his suggestion to live in the end or to feel. It's always very difficult for me. And um, but I think that I've not been able to get to that point because of I believe that my fear is protecting me. And so in order to do the process he suggests, I would
Uh,
have to stop. I would have to let go of my fear.
okay, okay. So, are you have you been trying to push away or push down that fear, perhaps?
Uh, you know, I'm always aware of fear and um but it's never really occurred to me that I'm always trying to yes, I'm always trying to get rid of fear.
Mm.
Absolutely. And it's never occurred to me that I'm thinking that I'm using it thinking it's protecting me.
That's what we often.
That's uh
So maybe even that realization of that could give you or can have given you some relief?
If it's giving me a very big sense of relief.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Hmm.
So from this place, can you send some love to your mind for wanting to protect you?
Yes.
And can you do that even more?
Yes.
And can you just allow your mind to be as it is?
Yes.
Can you open to your mind naturally stabilizing itself in a
Mm.
better state?
Mm. Yes.
And from this place, could you send some love to your entire money situation?
Yes.
And does your money
Mm.
situation feel like it's characterized by lack?
I'm sorry.
Does it
Repeat.
feel like there is lots of lack with regards to your money situation, that you don't have enough of it?
Um, no, I have, I'm in a better financial place than
Mhm.
I've been. But there's a lot of worry attached to it, worry about losing it, worry about maybe my kids not having enough.
Mhm.
I'd like more if I would want to help my children. We're older. I'm about to be 70. My husband's 77.
Mhm.
Health, so even though I'm feeling less lack, the worries, um, but again, I feel that if I'm looking at all of these fears of not having enough in the future, if and these things that I should be worried about, if I'm thinking that worrying about those things, being fearful of those things is somehow protecting me.
So again, you're seeing that that thought might not be so useful.
Yes.
So if there's probably still some left, even though you see it. So, or is there of those
There's
worried?
more. Yeah, yes, yes. And I would actually love more money. And it's it's terrifying for me to even allow myself to um, say that as a goal.
What's coming up against it?
Well, the first thing is I shouldn't be greedy. I should be grateful for what I already have because there's lots to be grateful for.
So let's just try to dissect this. Could you let go of the association of having money with being greedy?
Ah, yes,
And some more.
yes. Mm,
At the same time,
mm,
be grateful for what you already have. It's a very smart.
mm,
Because when you start seeing what you have instead of focusing
mm,
on what you don't have, you can get more of what you have.
mm. Oh,
So
oh, that's beautiful.
could you just gently
Mm.
open up to having more money?
Yes,
Could you open to seeing the abundance that is already present?
yes,
Could you allow that to expand?
yes.
Very good. We what we notice becomes a feedback loop in a way. It's all about the mirror
Mm,
thing. So what we notice is when we notice lack, we easily create more lack. So could you let go of that sense of lack with regards to money?
yes.
And there might be
Mm,
a sense of wanting to figure out how you would get more money, how this would happen, how things would resolve. Does that
mm,
resonate for you?
mm. I'm that's not a problem for me. I know
Okay, okay,
I'm very imaginative. I,
okay. Very good, very good. Okay, okay. So what's there now for you?
a sense of, oh, delight. What
Mm,
else is possible? Um, that my grandkids are about to get out of school for the summer, and we're all excited about what's possible for the summer, and that feeling, kind of like that, a sense of joy.
could you tune into that sense of joy and delight?
Oh, yes.
Could you tune into that even more and as best you can do it with your being, with your feelings, not so much with the mind, just a feeling of delight.
Okay. Okay. Mm,
And could you be delighted about what you already have?
yes.
And could you be delighted about having more?
Oh,
And could you, as best you can, open to a sense of gratitude to life, to God, to whatever words you want to use? Can you open to gratitude to being provided for?
mm, yes.
And could you open to the universe providing you everything you need?
Oh, wow. Yes.
And could you, as best you can, allow this gratitude for all that is provided to you? Could you allow that seed to be planted in your mind or in your being?
Yes.
And could you allow that sense of happiness and gratitude to become your new mindset?
Yes.
Great. So, how does that feel?
Wonderful.
Good. So, does that feel like a good stopping point, or do you want to?
Yes. I
Yeah.
feel, yes.
And you might, there's coming a recording of this, so you can listen to
Well,
it.
one of the reasons I wanted to leave the recording on was so that I can listen to it.
Mm, 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 mm.
Thank you.
Great,
Thank
great.
you very
Good work.
much.
Good work. Thanks for coming, Francis. It's a pleasure to get to
My
know you.
Yes, indeed. Very pleasurable to get to know you too.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Thanks for raising your hand.
All right. Bye. I'm
Bye. So, if anybody else as something they want to share, maybe an insight, maybe something good that happened to you, or want some assistance with anything, you can press the raise hand tab or button or whatever, which is in the lower strip of the Zoom interface. The horizontal strip with all the icons. There's an icon called raise hand in the left, no, the right part of it. Or you can type in the chat if there's anything. And if not, we can listen to the silence a little while. Okay. Yeah, Marianne says, I can't find a hand either. No, thank you, Francis. But then I'll take that as a sign that Marianne wants to say something. So I hope that's okay. Yeah. Hello. Or maybe she doesn't want to say anything. Okay. No problem, Maria, no problem. So if not, we can open to the love that is always here. And go on to a closing cleanup. So just if I can see, if you can get in touch with any sense of love in yourself right now. Just allow yourself to tune into love. Unconditional love. That basis behind everything. And could you allow that love to correct your mindset? Could you allow that love to heal your mind and heal your being? It's best you can. Again, let's take a deep breath. Ah. If there's any sense of lacking control, could you let go of lacking control? You let go of that sense of lacking. And open to trusting God, providing you what you need. And if there's any sense of wanting to figure out anything, what I talked about today, you let go of wanting to control that. Just open up to your life, providing you with this. If there's any story coming up for you that might feel good now, but after the cold will come back, you see that that's just a thought in your head. It's just a story. Could you very gently as you know life, you know correct your mind. If there's any sense of lacking approval, maybe even lacking approval for yourself, can you let go of lacking approval and lacking? If you open up to being loved, just do that as best you can. As you allow the love to grow. Even imagine hugging and holding yourself as you do with a newborn child. Could you open the sense of being good enough? Just like this. You're open to the beauty of this moment, this life. You're even open to your own inner beauty and outer beauty. And check and see if there's any sense of lacking safety at the moment. A sense of being insecure, being anxious. Can you see that that's just a thought? You can look around in your room right now, outside if you're outside, and ask yourself, am I safe right now? So could you let go of this lacking, lacking, and open life, open to yourself, being secure in a beautiful space at the right. Ah, can you allow yourself? When you're ready, and open your eyes if they were closed. Just try to stay in this energy and take this as you continue your day. Thanks for